From Glassboro, New Jersey, it's RTN Tonight, featuring Kira Dallas, Ari Gilbertson, Sarah Goodstein, White Shaw,
RTN Tonight, Glassboro's favorite, not too late, late night talk show. I'm Kira Dallas.
And I'm Ari Gilbertson. Tonight, the Rowan Skateboarding Club is in the studio, and later on, we'll be playing What the Heck Is That? So, stay tuned for that. But first...
The highly anticipated second installment of the Wicked movies, Wicked for Good, is set to release on November 21st. In the meantime, the franchise has been working hard at publicity and partnerships. A list from BuzzFeed cited 47 different promotional products. You might have seen the Glinda and Elphaba Awala bottles, pink and green cereals, a Wicked Build-A-Bear, or even Wicked branded secret deodorant. Or maybe you took yourself over to Munchkinland, aka Dunkin' Donuts, to pick up some of the limited edition snacks, donut snacks, in a shiny pink and green container. The product releases for this movie have really defied expectations, and the film is sure to wow.
Wait! That's my line.
In the wake of the U.S. government shutdown, air travel on the East Coast is facing serious chaos. Over 2,500 flights were canceled over the weekend as the FAA imposed capacity cuts of up to 10% at 40 major airports. This left air traffic controllers and other essential workers without pay, working day after day, and obviously that's a huge problem. So Newark, LaGuardia, and other East Coast airports were hit particularly hard, with controller shortages triggering ground stops and widespread disruption. Hopefully, the recent end of the shutdown, air travel can return to normal before the upcoming Thanksgiving surge. When we come back, I'll have the pleasure of chatting with Matthew Milroy from the Rowan Skateboarding Club on Tonight Talks, so don't change that channel. We'll be right back.
our future. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
You know it's true.
Mom, we love you always.
Everything I do
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Welcome back to RTN Tonight. If you're just tuning in, let me introduce you to our guest for this episode's Tonight Talks. Tonight, I'm joined by someone very special here at RTN Tonight. His club brings huge energy to our campus life. Our guest has been responsible for some fan-favorite events, including Skate Jam and beginner skate lessons. This person is an extremely close personal friend of the show. He basically is RTN Tonight. We are so excited to have him back on the show. It's the man, the myth, the legend, the man of the hour, our close personal friend. It's the president of the Rowan Skateboarding Club, Matthew Thomas Milroy. Hey, man. Good to see you. Yeah. So happy you're back with us. Sorry, that chair's a little high. So happy you're back with us today. How you been, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I've been great. For the rare chance that our viewers this season don't already know, what is the Rowan Skateboarding Club?
So I don't know if any of you guys have been around campus. We have a skate park on campus, and the club's primary goal is funding and taking care of that space. And then we also do events and meetings for our members. Mm-hmm. So we have a skate jam once a semester that we bring in Rowan Alt that does music. We have vendors, local businesses. We allow them to vend for free. The event is also free to the public. And then we also have meetings just for our members where we do game nights, things like that.
That's awesome, man. Thank you. So we know that you jump-started the club when you first got to school. What inspired you to do that when you came here?
Yeah, so I've been skating for a pretty long time, and I came to campus. A big reason of coming to Rowan was because of the skate park. And also the skate scene in Philly. There's just a lot of cool skateboarding communities around here. And as soon as I got to campus, when I heard that the club was shutting down, it was putting the skate park on campus at risk, and Rowan was kind of deciding whether they wanted to keep it or not. And I just knew I had to step into action. Like, the park is such an important part of my life and a lot of people's lives. It was one of the main reasons I came here. So I stepped up, and I just wanted to, mainly just to protect the space, and then it became so much more.
That's awesome. Yeah, that park is so close to my dorm, so I see the effect that it has on campus, and without it, I'm sure a lot of people would have been upset. So that's great work that you're doing.
Thank you.
What would people tell you, or what would you tell people that that are interested in joining the Rowan Skate Club?
The biggest thing I hear for the reason why people don't join the club or just don't skate in general is about being intimidated or feeling like, oh, am I good enough to join the club?
That would be me.
And it's like, no, like, everybody starts somewhere. Like, everybody was a beginner once. Skating is not just for people who are great, who are amazing. It's about learning patience, about learning a new skill, and you don't have to be a professional to do that. So my biggest advice would just be try something new. Don't feel afraid if you're not the best, and just get out there and have fun.
That's awesome. So everyone, make sure you guys check the club out. While you're here, is there anything that you would want to promote while you have the space?
Yeah, so definitely our Instagram, Rowan Skateboarding Club, is where we promote all of our events.
Make sure you guys follow.
Definitely keep updated on there. We have some cool stuff coming up, so definitely just keep posted on there.
Awesome, thank you. And Matthew Thomas Milroy, why do you think you're such an amazing person and friend here to RTN Tonight?
Well, Jake and Medina are close friends. Yeah, I'm also an RTF major, so I've worked on studio shows before, and it's cool to be around all of my friends. And yeah, Jake was very offended that I went on a different show, so I had to come and make it up to him and pop out.
That's awesome, that's awesome. Well, everyone here at the show is very happy to have you back for another season. While we're here, I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming, and just waiting to see if we have any more questions today. We do not. Thank you, Matt, for coming on to the show. If you would like to learn more about the Rowan Skateboarding Club, follow them at Rowan Skateboarding Club. And don't go anywhere just yet, because when we come back, we'll have a special segment of Sarah's Show and Tell featuring the Rowan Skateboard Club. I heard you're going to do something pretty exciting, so we'll definitely stay tuned for that. And later on, we will be playing What the Heck Is That with Kira, so please don't go anywhere. That's my name.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. Know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to RTN Tonight. Tonight we have Matt and Roy from the Rowan Skateboard Club in a segment we like to call Show and Tell with Sarah Goodstein. Well, welcome, Matt. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Well, here's your skateboard. You want to show me some of the parts?
Yeah, of course. So the part of the skateboard that holds everything together, your trucks, you have two metal ones right here. They hold your wheels and they stick to your board with the help of some screws called hardware, because, you know, you gotta have fancy names for everything. You also have some wheels, you know, wheels on a lot of things, you know.
That's so cool.
And then there's bearings in the wheels, which makes them spin. Also have a really cool graphic and deck. That's what you normally have to switch out the most.
You do.
The metal stuff will last longer, but the wood decks you have to switch out pretty often. They're just not as durable. Here you can kind of see the hardware. I'm actually missing a piece. I need more. I don't know why I haven't replaced it.
How long have you had this one?
I've had this deck for about 4 months, and it's already just like completely beat. So yeah, grip tape. You can see I cut out a little hole in the grip tape just so you can see there's a design on the actual deck that I wanted to show. And yeah, overall, this is my deck. You can see it's pretty beat up, but yeah, it gets the job done. Do you have any questions about the skateboard?
Well, it looks like you've been skating for a while, especially on this board, right?
Yeah.
When did you start skating?
So yeah, I started skating during COVID. I was just hanging out, didn't have much to do, couldn't really be around people. Skating is obviously more of an individualistic sport. That was a big word. So I just ordered a skateboard and started skating in 2020, and now I'm still doing it.
No, that's really cool. Do you have any like skateboarding inspirations? Any like influencers you follow or anything like that?
I would say my biggest skateboarding inspiration, there's actually a photographer named Ed Templeton who was a pro skateboarder and a photographer, and he also has a skate company called Toy Machine. So he's like the coolest person. He does a million things, and I always just looked up to him.
No, that's so cool. So since you showed us how to set up a skateboard, do you mind if we watch you totally shred?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Matt, that was really cool.
Thanks.
How about let's see some of that live, though?
Yeah, let's get, you know, Terry, also epic skateboarder and professional, who just took the table.
That was really cool.
There's a lot of pressure after that video. I showed all like my best tricks, and now I'm like in a studio. So I'll start by ollieing. That's kind of like the first trick you learn. And then after that, I'll take off my phone real quick. We'll see if I can do something a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
So ollie, kind of want to put your feet in the middle of the board. So yeah, that's how you ollie. Oh yeah, come on, guys. I'm gonna try to heel flip. I don't know if it's gonna go well. If not, maybe I'll try another trick. But usually it takes me a couple tries. This is one of my more difficult tricks. Okay, well, I didn't really land it perfectly, but I'll try one more trick. Yeah. See if I can pop shove real quick. Let's see. Woo, wait, I'll try it one more time. Do we have time?
No, we have time.
Okay, cool. Let's see if I can get it.
Oh, we have time for stuff like
I'm
this.
gonna completely embarrass myself
100%.
on television. Whoa! That was the worst pop shove I've ever done in my life.
Well, thank you so much, Matt, for that totally tubular, gnarly, ollie freaky show and tell. And don't go anywhere just yet. When we come back, Matt and Kira are gonna play What the Heck Is That? And then end the night with our world famous game picking device. Woo! But before that, I'm getting word from producers that some stereotypical things are going out in the wild. Anything to say about that, Wyatt?
Welcome back to Wyatt in the Wild. I'm Wyatt and we're in the wild, and today we're asking people, what's their major? Are there any stereotypes that come with it? And do they think they fall into the stereotype? Let's go. What's your major?
I am a communication studies major.
What are some stereotypes you usually hear about your major?
We're broke, we don't know what we're doing, and we're not that smart.
Would you say that you follow those stereotypes?
Broke and don't know what I'm doing, I follow those.
What's your major?
I'm a marketing major.
What are some stereotypes you hear about your major?
Not a lot of homework, easy major.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Don't I know you?
I'm here with this man I've never met in my entire life before.
Oh.
I don't know anyone here.
We rescued him from the studio, and now we're gonna ask him about his major. What's your major?
I'm a marketing major.
Okay, what are some stereotypes you hear about this major?
That I'm in the business school and we don't do anything.
That is something I've heard. Marketing majors have no homework?
No. It's the middle of the day. I have no classes. I'm just walking down the street. It's true.
Oh, okay. So it's true. You also follow the stereotype?
Definitely true. 100%.
Awesome. Well, get back to the. Easy to host? Oh, okay. Well, okay. Switch. You do it. You do it here. Come on. Ask some questions, bro.
No. I'm gonna ask the next person. I'm gonna ask the next person that comes by.
Okay.
And now, what? I just gotta wait here?
Yeah, wait here. You gotta ask.
This is too easy.
We've asked 6 or 7 people, and no one's come up to talk to Jake, but they always talk to me.
Maybe that's a skill in itself. You know what I mean?
I'm kind and approachable.
Unkind. You're perfect, so we're perfect together.
No! What's your major?
I'm a double major in sports communications and media and RTF, radio, television, and film.
Whoa, double trouble? I don't... what are some stereotypes you hear about this major?
For sports cam especially, it's called having a sports cam brain. You just sometimes you're slow, sometimes you do something that's kind of stupid or something that's kind of like a low IQ moment.
What's your major?
I'm an RTF major.
What are some stereotypes you hear about this major?
Well, I get made fun of a lot for not having as hard work. I get made fun of, people say I do coloring books as my homework.
RTF best major at Rowan University. Get off my feet. What's your major?
I'm history education.
What are some stereotypes you hear about this major?
The stereotype that I heir about history ed majors and ed majors in general is that we're sick of hearing 6-7.
I had another ed major on here. They said that their stereotype is that they're all tired of hearing 6-7 all the time. Is that true?
I just got back from my placement yesterday in elementary school, and I had a 6-7 counter. It was my last teaching day, and I think it went up to about 16.
You've been watching Wyatt in the Wild. You've been watching Wyatt in the Wild, and we're 6-7. This has been Wyatt in the Wild. We're going back to the studio.
Hello, and welcome back to RTN Tonight. And if you're just tuning in, I'm joined by our wonderful guest of the night, president of the Rowan Skateboarding Club, Matt Milroy. I mean, the one and only Matthew Thomas Milroy. And we're about to compete in a game called What the Heck Is That? So here's how it's going to work. On the screen, Matt and I are going to see drawings made by a real 7-year-old and drawings our producers who drew the prompts in under a minute, blindfolded, and with their non-dominant hands. Our job is to guess as fast as we can what the kid was trying to draw. The first person to say the correct answer gets the point. It's chaotic, it's confusing, and it's way harder than it looks. What the heck is that? All right, here we go. Are you ready to play?
Yeah, so what is the rules with the buzzers? Can I have my hand rested on it? Does it have, hands on the side kind of thing?
Let's do hands on the side.
Okay,
we'll make it fair. Hands on the side. All right, let's go.
I don't know who got it first.
I'll give it to you. I'll be kind.
All right, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good drawing.
That was good. Cowboy.
Yo.
Yes.
Treehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Like a ship in a bottle? That's like the closest I'm getting. I know it's definitely... Oh, okay.
Chicken
cool.
nuggets.
Yeah, that was...
Popcorn.
Is that a cat?
It's a horse.
Yeah.
They're very similar, you know.
You probably got it first. I'll give it to you. Yes.
Pirate ship?
There you go.
Yes.
Computer?
Oh, with the app.
The keyboard
yes.
is how I...
Oh, yeah. Ice cream.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Tooth fairy? That's scary. I don't like that drawing.
Elephant.
The prof owl, specifically.
Yes.
Yes. See, I knew it.
Apple pie.
SpongeBob and Patrick.
And that's everything, and we flew through that.
Yeah.
Wow. So let's give a round of applause to our child artist, Laiba Haji, all the way from South Plainfield, New Jersey. Thank you so much for joining us today, Matt. But before you go, we're going to have you take a turn on our famous RTN Tonight game picking device, where we have our guest luck decide what games will be featured on the next episode of RTN Tonight. Okay, so the first thing I have for you is our lovely magical golden wheel. So you're going to spin that.
Okay. Should I go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then open it whenever you want and see what number is on the ball.
I got 8.
8. All right, now we're going to do a lovely switch.
Should I put it back in?
Sure.
I guess for now. I'm just going to move this over before I mess it up.
And then you can go ahead and unlock that and take out envelope number 8 and tell us what the game is.
Whoa, this is cool. Now I need to find 8 in here. Here we go. I found it. Okay, here's the envelope. We are opening the envelope, and it's going to be a 20-second showdown.
Ooh, lovely.
That sounds interesting.
So it looks like next week we will be playing 20-Second Showdown. So make sure you tune in to watch that and to see what guest we'll have on for next week's episode. Thank you so much, Matthew Thomas Milroy, for coming onto the show, and thank you to Rowan Skateboarding. And thank you to you, our audience, for tuning in. We're live on YouTube or any of our social media platforms every Tuesday around 8 p.m. Make sure you subscribe to Rowan Television Network and turn on that notification bell for all RTN Tonight episode notifications. Earlier, we had Wyatt, Sarah, and Ari. I'm Kira. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time, Glassboro.